so this is another video. We've been trying to do some other videos, but kind of going into like finding our right voice, I would say, and what actually we're doing. So,
well, Paxton just got over COVID too, so we spent 2 weeks where we didn't really go anywhere or do anything. But today we had a nice day out because it's the first day that Paxton's really been okay to go out. So we went to the flea market, and we're gonna go quickly over the things that we found at the Tallahassee, Florida flea market.
Paxton is our oldest, by the way.
Yeah, he's our 10-year-old. So it was a nice day out. It was exhausting after being in the house for 2 weeks. You get kind of used to laying around or whatever, but we actually found a good bit of stuff today. So we can start with the other stuff over there.
Well, we'll start real quick. Like on the way back, we stopped at Target, and my kid was trying to use the money that he had from like birthday and stuff like that, and I picked me up Bam Bam Bigelow and Legends. And the main reason is when my wife scanned it, it was only $6. So I was like, $6.
And if you have the Target red card, then it's 5% off. So we ended up getting it. I think he had a $5 gift card too, so it was only like $1.
Yeah, I paid like $1 for it. So I mean that's part of the nostalgic thrifting. So we went to this other store called the Lighthouse. Children's Lighthouse, and
it's a thrift store. Some
of these things might be flipped. We're not sure yet. So
these this whole bag was $2. There's 2 Power Rangers in here. Woo, that one flipped out. So these are gonna go on my shelf, and
they're original, they're vintage.
Yeah,
not much. Probably could use a little.
They need to be like
little
situated.
Big bath,
yeah. And then there's these 2 things in there too. I have an idea of where they're from, but I don't know for sure to be able to say. So if anybody knows what this is and what this is from, let us know, because we don't remember.
And that's nothing else for Paxton, but right here we have, I've seen this, there's no date on it. She's a big Disney fan anyway. You can tell that it was from the actual Disney store. There's no date on it, but it looks vintage.
It's just a sand art thing. And it does look fairly vintage. It's got a little tear in the front cellophane there, but for the most part, everywhere else, it's pretty sealed up really nicely. And it comes with all of the stuff that you need to do sand art, basically. You just glue where it tells you to glue and then put that color sand where it is. So I don't know if I'm going to keep this or not. I don't typically keep stuff like this, but I'm sure that somebody out there will enjoy it. So I probably will try to sell it.
$4, I think you can make at least your money back, and it would still look good on the shelf. So, all right, that's all my end over here. Okay. What do you got up there?
When we first got to the flea market, I was really excited because I found this. And I have a record player. It's actually a fairly big one. It has the cassette tape spot, and it has the CD spot, and it's a radio and the record player. But I have been wanting one of these because I can put it around the house without having to lug that huge one around everywhere. And this is brand new. It was still in the box. Everything is still on it, and I got it for $20. I talked to the lady, and she said that she buys pallets. She said she spent $600 on the pallet that she got, and she ended up selling all of it, but like a few things that she had on her table within like 2 days. So I got this for $20, which is super exciting. If you know anything about, me, then, I mean, I have like a huge thing of records over here. So I love anything 80s music more so than anything, but I have a lot of Frank Sinatra and Elvis, and then it goes into my hair metal and all that kind of stuff. So I was really excited to get this brand new. I can put it in my office, and then I can have a record player in more than one place.
That's what we call it, like the rabbit hole, because we did not expect to like, well, hey, let's go buy a portable record player.
I'm going to leave the bag for the last. Okay. So we got that.
Oh, okay. So this was back to that store again. Sorry, we're a little bit of everywhere. Again, we're trying to find our voice on this. I guess you got this for your new project you're going to start.
So I make beanies. I knit beanies. And so I found these, and this is a really good set of knitting needles and crochet things, and it's only it was only $3. So the crochet hooks, I think I just spent like $5 on Amazon for like 3 of them, and I got this whole bunch of them for $3. So I was actually pretty happy about that. And I got some yarn there too, but I don't have the yarn in here.
So we're doing like a lot of things to like flip, to add, to do. So if you're trying to get the concept of what our channel is about, it's about nostalgia, but it's about like not having to pay an arm and a leg for things either. So that's part of like what the next thing I got. So at the store they had stuffed plushes were like $2 or $3, but they're all over like 50% off. So this is a cool one. It's Pumbaa from Lion King, and it was like it says $1.29, but it ended up only being like 60 cents, right? 65 cents. So
Yeah.
my logic is probably it's really nice, but I'm not like big into that part of my nostalgia. Mostly
I love Disney.
Mostly her is just Beauty and the Beast, but I could probably flip that for, you know, 15, 20 bucks on Macari. So it just depends.
Maybe.
But for 60 bucks,
60
cents,
cents.
I think that could be flipped very, very easily. So.
And honestly, if I don't keep it, I might just give it to my friend because she loves Lion King. So Victoria, maybe not. It's really clean. It's really nice. But all right. So Flea Market, this was really stupid. But Paxton loves anything wrestling that he can have that adds any kind of. He can do pay-per-views with his wrestling toys. So he found this.
And he wants to make Bash at the Beach.
He wants to do it Bash at the Beach.
Yeah. So I thought it was like $2.
It's funny. It has Goodwill stickers on it for like $10.
It's like a lamp or something, but he wanted it, and I love his imagination that he wants to create these displays for like old school wrestling stuff.
Yeah.
Like he wants to recreate like, you know, Hogan turning on you know, Macho and Sting and Luger on that fateful night in 1996. Cool. So it was just random. I like his imagination with that.
This is our big hoorah, though. We go to this lady. Her name is Ivy. She has a really cool table that she sets up. She's sometimes there and sometimes not. So we got really happy when she was there because we got this entire bag. So it's one of those big lots bags. It's huge. Full of stuff for $25. So we're going to go through it a little bit at a time. He does not know everything that I got, so...
I was having a little bit of an anxiety attack there. So, like, I saw some stuff, but got overwhelmed. So, I just took, like, a back seat while the family was looking.
Shark Bart.
Shark Bart. I just realized that, okay. Yeah, it's a little dirty, like, but fun thing that, you know, we tell people to do on these. Man, if you find any vintage stuffed toy and you want it and you just think, oh, it's so dirty, throw it in a pillowcase.
Wash it in a pillowcase.
If you can get a pillowcase that zips up, that's great. If not, just tie a little knot in it, and it should really come out, you know, fairly new.
I got Paxton another lunchbox because...
Okay, that's pretty cool.
It looks cooler than what his is, and it's bigger than what his is, so I'm going to clean that really well and let him use that. Cool. Okay, I'm going to just pull these out because they were on top. I didn't actually want these, but she gave them to me on my way out. She was like, take them. So I took them. This one has the cord and the bulb and everything works. It's very nicely kept. This one is not very nicely kept. It's actually coming apart in some places, like if there's a hole there. But I can probably hot glue that back together. The cord has been cut, so it will not work. But if somebody wants it, they can have it. Just because I'm sure some little girl would like it in their room. We do not have girls. I love Disney movies, but I wouldn't have anywhere to put these. So
the lady kind of knows that she really likes Disney, and we usually just like grab a whole bunch of stuff, and she's like, I don't know, just give me $20. And she just was giving her that. She's like, yeah, I guess, you know, thank you.
I got this.
I thought that was a really good deal, pending that we only spent $25. If you would have just got that, she probably would have said 10. Like, that's kind of how it is. Like, we buy a bunch of stuff from her.
She said this was $5.
Oh, okay.
So this was $5, and the rest of the stuff was $20, basically. But it's a just a Marvel bag. It's got all my superheroes on it, and it's really clean. Actually, I'm still gonna wash it just because Flea Market, but it was really I'm like enjoying that I got this because I've been using a fanny pack, and honestly I have Lyric in most of the day, so
baby.
I can't really keep the diaper in a fanny pack, and it's a lot easier if I could just carry one bag instead of a diaper bag, and you know, so this is really nice. I like that. The rest of the stuff I'm going to kind of dump out, and we'll just kind of go through it.
There our baby in the background.
All right, ready? A lot of this. Oh, too loud. Okay, so some of this is our kids' stuff, but a lot of it is ours. I was excited about this. It's the first thing that I saw, and I collect Beauty and the Beast stuff. Right behind you, this whole glass shelf goes straight to the floor. Is nothing but Beauty and the Beast. Found this. It is from 1997 Christmas. Never been opened. I'm not going to open it. I don't think. I am interested to see if she has like the full dress on inside the stocking, but she's inside the stocking, and I just love it. I think it's so nostalgic since it came from Avon. So that was really fun for me. That's going to end up going on my shelf. Loved it. Johnny collects Garfield. So
it's the only thing I found on my own because, again, I was having a little bit of an anxiety attack. I have like a whole glass display of Garfields, and I'll probably throw that in a pillowcase with old shark bark. I'm getting him a little, it wouldn't be a fig bath, would it?
Nah,
a plush bath.
We'll put him in there though. Okay, so Ryder is standing right here, and he wanted
a magic 8-ball.
A magic 8-ball.
Which is very 90s, you know.
Okay. I think it still works, but it's hard to read. So you got a red magic 8-ball. There you go, bud. I actually like the bubble machine, the bubble things. It's empty, but I also have a Beauty and the Beast one. I think you have a wrestling one somewhere.
No, I've been wanting the Hulk Hogan one, but
maybe that's what it is.
That is a lot more expensive. These are like easier to come by.
It weirds me out that his mane up here is different color than the mane down here, but it's still neat. Bubble thing from the 90s. Let me see.
So I'm gonna look in here myself. Okay, so what we got here?
I don't know where it's from, but it's cool and I like it.
Okay, some things I have no idea what these
That's
are.
his.
Okay, so there's
the
some
kids
like
put a lot of stuff in there
because the lady
They're
doesn't.
just Power Ranger stuff.
The lady literally has so much stuff.
I was excited about this. It's a bank. Pocahontas is also one of my favorites. The thing's gone from the bottom, but I honestly probably am. I don't ever use these as banks. I just think that they're cool. So
you're going down a weird Pocahontas rabbit hole as of late.
You let me live. I just want Disney stuff. I think Disney stuff is really cool. So I like that. I found California raisins. I found
a couple of them.
A pretty good bit of them. You can't see them on the camera.
I don't know if anybody remembers like having to go to like
I love
80s,
these.
early 90s. You could go to Hardee's and get them like.
These remind me of going to my grandpa's house, my papa's house. I loved these. And Lyric, don't mess with the camera. So I was really excited to find these. I also was really excited to find this because I love Batman. And this is a freaking phone. It has the buttons. It looks like just so cool to me.
I'll probably have to look at that more. Like she grabbed it, and during my anxiety, I saw that and I was like, "Oh yeah, definitely get
1995.
So was that Batman and Robin, or is that Forever? I mean, Batman Forever.
Yeah, I was making sure I read it right. It's 95,
so I don't
and it is just really neat. It looks like there's missing some little buttons right there, but the logic in me using this is, you know, not gonna happen, but it's still a cool piece for me to put on my shelf.
We have a couple other collectible phones. We have a Garfield, we have an Alf. I think that's it. But
we found this.
I love that because it's got number 23, so you know, like it represents the MJ. So we may go down a rabbit hole to find out those old Ninja Turtles where they were just random things like
we have a few.
Spaceman, a baseball player. I think she found this. This is Bobby's World, and if you remember, I mean, Bobby's World, Howie Mandel, like they were big on the Happy Meal toys. I remember the ones where there was just like the big head and he'd be on a bicycle, but this is where he flips and he's using his imagination, and then he's like a spaceman. So it's kind of neat.
I found this, and me and Johnny have actually been talking about these a lot lately. The clamshell Disney princesses and stuff that came in like Happy Meal toys, and it still has the sleeve. Like,
ironically, there was no Beauty and Beast in that. I did that.
Yeah.
I did
you tried to find me one.
Yeah.
This one is probably one of the later ones. It's not as nice as the other boxes, but it's still in there. Still really nice. Never been taken out. Is really cool. I probably will flip this because these actually do go for fairly decent. I could probably get $10 or $15 for it, especially.
Like imagine that though, if like 1 or 2 items that we got covers everything, that'd be great. You know what I mean? This one she showed me, and I thought it was really cool. No idea what it's. I know what it's from. Okay, I'm a king of the '90s. I don't know why it is, but it's Ace Ventura. It looks like it's more from that like cartoon.
It looks like a keychain because there's like a hole through his head, so it might have been a keychain. But then there's pegs on his feet, like he's stuck in something. So I really don't know what it's from.
Ornament, I don't know.
But I would probably put a string on it and put it on our Christmas tree.
I like that. I like that. But that's very random there.
These. What about these?
I
found these.
These were like neat that you found. I'm cleaning these up.
1998 Titan Sports wrestling.
Stone Cold and Undertaker. I'm down a rabbit hole of really trying to find more Golden Age era. I mean, like, you know, your 85 to like 94 or New Generation. So this is Attitude Era, obviously, but it's still like a real.
Well, you know it's cool because it actually still says WWF.
Well, it's, yeah, and it's just a real cool piece.
They'll be cleaned up.
I love random pieces like to have, like just unique, weird things.
We'll clean them up and stick them on our fridge.
They're a little gross.
Simpsons.
Hi diddly diddly.
I think he was supposed to talk, doesn't. Still cool. I do Simpson stuff. I also love Cat Dog, and I found this, and I could not get it. But just a little cat dog.
Yeah, we got like the actual cat dog up there. So we'll probably get another display to just have like 90s McDonald's toys.
Animaniacs.
I threw that one in there. There was a bunch of Animaniacs toys, but I don't know why. I just kind of like that little, if you see like how it.
Something else, Beauty and the Beast, for my shelf.
And you like that because you don't ever really see.
I only have one other thing with.
What is it? That is the dog.
Why do I keep dropping everything? The footstool.
That was just.
I'm assuming that this is Riders.
Yeah. Again, like I said, the lady just we just threw stuff in the bag. These were cool. I think Paxton found these.
There was 2 of them.
I don't know. Like we probably would put it with our collection.
This one has water in it.
Mighty Ducks. From the cartoon.
I don't know if we'll keep that. It's got water in it. It's pretty nasty.
That might have been what the other stuff was, but it's from the cartoon they rolled around. So
get it out of your mouth.
It's something we shouldn't have to say all the time.
There were 2 of these. You probably got pink and yellow. This is from the newer movie though, so that's Riders. Paxton got this. It was just a little like Lego original Pink Ranger. He plays with Legos a lot.
I found him a wrestling, and Paxton found a Miz, whatever.
And Ryder's got a little Blue Ranger thing. Found Millhouse.
Cinderella.
That's mine.
Okay. Well, I don't know which mouse. That ain't Gus Gus. That's the only mouse I know is Gus Gus.
That is Gus Gus.
That ain't Gus Gus. That's a fat mouse. What's
Gus Gus is fat.
Well, who's the skinny mouse?
You get out of my house. Okay.
If it ain't Goofy movie, I don't care. That one was really cool. I don't know what it is. I know what it's from, but I don't know what it's supposed to be. A bank, I guess, still, because of the twist.
1995. It's got the little thing on the back.
Obviously, Goosebumps.
Don't know where it's supposed to go on, but gotta have it. Love Goosebumps.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Iconic episode. Right,
so aside from these going into the trash, which I hate. Well, this one doesn't have water in it. We'll keep this one, but this one's going in the trash.
Okay.
Lyric found a ball.
He also wants to show his little ball that he got. So.
That was a pretty good haul. We got $25 for all of that. $20 for my record player.
And then like 20 at the other place. So around 60
bucks. Spent all day.
But honestly, a few things you probably could flip. And everybody in the household got them a little something. You know what I mean? So you can hear them in the background here. So, well, that was pretty fun. You got anything to say to leave off on, Moms?
No, that's it. I think that we'll try to do some more videos now that nobody in the house is COVID. And that's it.
All right. Thanks for hanging with us. Sorry we haven't had more content. We're just trying to figure out exactly the different types of things, because it's more a flip between flipping stuff and nostalgia, and we just should have the new Nick box for fall, so we should be opening that up hopefully within the next week. So keep a watch on us. If you want to leave a comment for anything that you think would be kind of cool to do, let us know.
I think you're supposed to have a ball. All right. See ya.